STM Kuna back again, and as I mentioned in one of my earlier videos, I thought it might be appropriate to try and do a quick side-by-side graphics comparison between Project Cars and Forza Motorsport 6. So here we have it. Decided to take a spin on Laguna Seca in the BAC Mono. Now on the left hand side we have Forza Motorsport 6, and on the right side we have Project Cars. We're going to do 2 laps, one internal in the cockpit view and one external, so you can see what you think. Now for anybody wondering, the PC settings are 1080p, 60Hz, and running everything at ultra and aliasing and everything up full whack. And I have to say, I'm actually very surprised at the difference. Now, there's one thing that will become apparent when we get to the external view, that the actual detail in the car models and the reflections in the car models are substantially better in Project Cars than they are in Forza Motorsport 6. However, that being said, the lighting, the color depth, the texture difference, the track detail in Forza Motorsport 6, I mean, just as we're coming around here in the final part, the final stage, these little dust clouds that just blow around, the difference in the cloud and skybox, the overall difference in the trees, the difference in pipboard. I have to say that Forza Motorsport 6, despite being on the Xbox One, is actually a better looking game. And I find that a little bit surprising overall. I mean, here's another big thing. With the shadow map up full on Project Cars, the shadow on the BAC's a lot more dynamic. Now, that being said, the reflection map and the actual car model itself in Project Cars is substantially better. We see a lot more detail in suspension, we get a lot better reflection mapping, and certainly it has to be said, and when you're driving any field of cars, you certainly notice the difference in Project Cars versus Forza 6. The actual pack itself looks infinitely better, but I gotta hand it to Turn 10. They have really pushed what I thought possible on the Xbox One, and at the moment have created what I would go as far to say is the best looking racing game available on the market at the moment in time. Now, don't get me wrong, I do normally run Project Cars over 3 screens on my PC. I cannot do that in Forza Motorsport 6. That being said, however, I think the results speak for themselves. I am hugely impressed and pleasantly surprised with what Turn 10, what Dan Greenwald and his team have been able to do. So 10 out of 10 guys, you have turned out a fantastic looking game. Now, that being said, I do actually prefer the driving and handling model in Project Cars, but hey ho, you can't have all this in heaven too. But then again folks, I have been STM Kuna. Thank you so much for watching. Please click like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.